Hello everyone, I'm Hadjer Benmeziane, third-year PhD student at Université Polytechnique des Hauts-de-France Lamy. I'm pleased to present my PhD work entitled Efficient Hardware-Aware Neural Architecture Search for Edge Computing. In this presentation, we will go over a little story called Edge Realm. In a galaxy not so far away from ours, little tiny devices were struggling to fulfill their dream. Their dream is to get used by humans. However, humans throw them away because they cannot efficiently run their applications. "You can't even detect my face correctly," said the human, throwing away his smartphone. Analog, a novel hardware platform, and Edge GPU, an old and wise edge platform, noticed the scene. "Is he dead?" said Analog. "I'm afraid so," said Edge GPU. "Yet another one of us dying," exclaimed Edge FPGA, joining the discussion. "You are all weak, and you cannot even run deep learning applications. Humans will always choose me over you," shouted a cloud GPU passing by. Cloud GPUs are extremely powerful, but they consume a lot of energy while being very expensive for humans. Frightened, edge devices ran away to the coffee. At the coffee station, what we commonly call as humans a charging station, a lot of devices were getting their energy back up. "Please, please, let me charge. These humans are going to kill me," a crying smartphone shouted inside the coffee. He was at 1% battery. Edge GPU took the attention of the crowded coffee, trying to come up with a solution to their miserable life. "Guys, Cloud GPU is right. We are weak. Some of us have low power memory and others low power. We cannot compute with his resources. We need to find a way to adapt to this AI trend." Everyone was listening carefully. They all knew if someone would come up with a solution, it would be Edge GPU. "I suggest calling NAS. NAS is a superhero, one of the sons of the well-known optimization superhero that already helped them before." In this suggestion, everyone unanimously exclaimed, "Yes." "And here comes NAS flying in the sky. Did someone call me?" said NAS. NAS perfectly understood the situation just by looking at their state. He then asked, "I need you to tell me what are your constraints." NAS will turn these constraints into objectives to find efficient, small, and highly accurate deep learning models that these tiny hardware could use. With them, they can satisfy humans without degrading their lives. Edge GPU said, "I need to be faster." The smartphone shouted, "I don't have enough power." And Analog said, "I'm new, and deep learning is not adapted for me." Well, deep learning applications have long been designed for GPUs and CPUs without considering this new paradigm where memory and compute reside within the same chip, which happens in Analog. Back to his lab, NAS was used to working with a single objective, just optimizing accuracy. He thought, "I need to use multi-objective optimization. For that, hardware PR NAS is the perfect tool for that." And it's one of the contributions of my PhD. And in a kind of magical ingenuity, he came up with an efficient model. "Here is an efficient model GPU," said NAS. The Edge GPU was uplifted. Back to his lab again. "For Analog, I really need to focus and use Analog NAS tool." Analog NAS is a powerful open source library developed in my PhD. "Analog, you can use these wide networks now," said NAS. Analog was surprised and thankful to not only be able to classify images now, but he can also detect objects and recognize people. NAS didn't want to stop there. He wanted to give them even more power. He knew that humans are fragile, and anything that could monitor their health would be something extremely beneficial. "They need to be able to help radiologists too," exclaimed. He used MedNAS, a dedicated medical tool for medical image segmentation. Smartwatches and Raspberry Pi, you now can solve medical problems. Everyone was amazed and thankful for NAS help. After NAS help, edge devices were the star in each tech store. "Well, these cloud GPUs are good, but they really consume a lot of energy. Thanks to NAS, you can use these cheaper edge ones, preserving your privacy and the environment." Everyone was satisfied. The end.